Don't blink. If you blink, we just died. We just died on the tower. It's okay, it happens. Today we're talking about a very good subject. Hope you guys are doing well on this 18th May 2025. Today we're talking about a very cool subject. As you guys know, we've been watching Trailer Park Boys. Why am I doing like this? Like a masturbation sign? I don't know. Fuck off. We've been watching Trailer Park Boys since a week. And yesterday I had a busy day. I had a party. I was seeing my family. And what ended up happening is I didn't have a lot of time. So I watched the first movie of Trailer Park Boys, which is still part of Trailer Park Boys. And we're doing a movie review of the Trailer Park Boys movie. Now, I have made already a review of the movie, so why is this one different? Well, this one is the first time I'm seeing the movie in a while. So usually I see the movie every single year. I told you guys the story in the first review. The story is still true. I had Trailer Park Boys movie on one of my first dates with possibly the best girlfriend I've ever had. I bought the DVD. I watched it so often that it skips. It skipped. It's all fucked up because I watched it so often. I watched more than 20 times. To me, the first movie, Trailer Park Boys, the movie, is the best of the three movies. It's better than Liquor, Count Out to Liquor Day. Better than Don't Legalize It. I'm watching Delusion of Jim Leahy. And now it's Bubble trying to pretend like he's Julian. It is so fucking good, dude. I love this show. Sorry, this is just too good.
Under control. I'm going to jail. Don't let Lane send me there. That's not right. Julian, you said no guns? Boys, relax. We don't need guns and we're not going to a jail.
Okay, Julian. You got 3 seconds before I shoot the door in.
Ricky, where's your car? It's in Lucy's.
1,
All right, we're going to go back.
2,
Bubbles, you distract them as if we're still here. All right?
3.
How do I do that, Julian?
I'm sorry, this is just too good.
You scare me. Put your gun away. Someone could get hurt here. This is Julian. I've got everything under control. Yeah, fuck off, lady. Ricky, I got my hands off the thing. I'm fucking stoned. And don't shoot the door, you dick.
Bubbles, is that you?
My God.
Julian. Bubbles, you
You see it through the window. It's not coming, check out.
Bubbles, is that you?
Oh, Julian. Bubbles, you fucking
Oh, man. So we saw the first movie. Like I said, I watch it so often. One of my favorite movie ever made. Why do I like the first one so much? I feel like the first movie captured the essence of Trailer Park Boys so much. The problem with Trailer Park Boys, that's a huge problem, to be honest. Trailer Park Boy has such a cult following. Oh. Sorry, I had the audio didn't work properly. Trailer Park Boy, they have such a cult following, they have such a loyal fan base that it's really hard to follow. So for example, right, in the first season you learn who is Ricky, who is Julian, who is Bubbles. They don't really have introduction, right? You learn to get to know the characters. So when you start with Call of Liquor Day, you already know the characters. When you start with Don't Legalize It, you already know the characters. The first one, it really feels like the beginning. The first one did something that was fantastic, which is, first of all, being part of the story. So you already know the characters. You know Corey Trevor, you know Trinity, which is replacing that movie. You saw Jim Leahy, Randy, you saw Lucy, you saw Sarah, you saw Ray. And just a great movie. It's just so good. So why do I like the first movie so much? Well, technically speaking, the first movie really feels like an episode, but a long episode. So, if you look at the first season, there is one clear thought, right? So point A, point B, little bit of obstacle, but we're still getting from point A to point B. If you look at the second season, it is a plot per season, a large plot per season, but very little development for every single time. So it's a new episode. So for example, we just finished watching Closer to the Art, where they kidnap Alex Flexen. And this is a whole episode, it's a whole storyline, right? The first movie feels like that. So there's increments of who the character is, their relationship. Is the beauty of Trailer Park Boys. One of my favorite Trailer Park Boy show, episodes, movie. One of my favorite pieces is Say Goodnight to the Bad Guy. To me, Cigarette, the bad guy, is perfect. It is perfection. Why? Because you get a plot, you get a characters, you get the beauty of Trailer Park Boys is really the conversation in between. The first movie captured that. The first movie captured Ricky in jail, Julian in jail, Bubbles, how he's dealing with it, Ray, Lucy. It's really that Julian who falls in love and wants to be a businessman. The rivalry between Julian and Ricky. The dumbness of Trevor and Corey. The first movie pictured that so well because it's one of the first movie where you got all the characters, the main cast, right? You have this fucking. It's just the main cast. It's just the main story. It feels like a storyline. It feels like an episode that's just so long. It feels like Trailer Park Boys. It feels like it's the beauty of Trailer Park Boys, which is you living in the park, you being part of the park, right? The even the plot, the Big Dirty, the Steal and Change, is something that you could see. You could picture the guy doing it, right? Count to Liquor Day is also good, but Stealing a Bank feels big even for the boys. Don't Legalize It feels very good, but it also feels a bit political. It's a very small time political, but it feels like about the Trailer Park Boys. Why? For a very simple reason. They're out of the park. They're on the road. The first movie is the best. From this, there is some flaw with the first movie. So this is very big production. The quality is better. Some characters. I feel like Bubbles, Mike Smith. I love you, Mike, but I feel like Bubble had a lot of ego for the first movie. So you can see him overacting. So for example, Ricky's gonna have a clearance stick and he's gonna do like exaggerated movements. However, Trailer Park Boys for the first movie, it was huge. It was a small show from Showcase, a small show that wasn't supposed to succeed. It was a small show about drug dealing, drug growing people when it was still illegal. Sorry, we over filmed the nature porn. Yeah, we'll put it on YouTube, not on TikTok. It's raining. Sorry, we had a bit of vape pen because we talked about Trailer Park Boys for so long this morning. That's a little bit high. The first movie, it was huge. It was a documentary about dope dealing, dope growing people when dope wasn't legal in Canada. Now it's legal, right? Which is the part of the Don't Legalize It. It was huge. It was humongous. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable that they went here, and it's the first part of them being viral sensation and global. Now later on, of course they went so far. They went to Jimmy Kimmel's. They went to Big Show. They had this celebrity. They had these guests. They became really big. They have this SwearNet company. SwearNet has become big. SwearNet is the company that made Trailer Park Boy big. From traveling to making to going on tour to cruise, huge. It's humongous. Trailer Park Boy became such a big thing. Right now, they've never been bigger. They have their own beer, their own liquor. They have their own chips, their own sauce, hot sauce. There's a game called AW, and WWE. I'm sorry, AW is a fast food joint. Yeah, I'm really high. Sorry. And they had the Green Bastard in it, which is crazy because it's a character from a show that it wasn't supposed to be something. It wasn't supposed to be Trailer Park Boys. Who would have thought that Trailer Park Boys would become big? The movie is the first increment of, okay, well, this could be big. And I just have this love for the movie. I just have this love. It is a piece of art history. It is so fucking good. Wow, what a show. What a show. The only problem that I find with Trailer Park Boys, the movie, is it's really hard to put in the timeline. It's really hard. But apart from that, chef kisses.